90-Day Fiancé newcomers Ivarolano and Mohamed Abdelhamed of Season 9 left fans in suspense last month after the couple toured a local mosque together in Eve's home state of New Mexico. Mohamed revealed what he was looking for in a significant other, insisting that Eve be willing to convert to Islam, as he doesn't want to marry someone who isn't willing to prioritize him. Viewers are curious to find out if independent Eve will give in to his request, if they marry in spite of their religious differences, or if they called things off. For some 90-day couples, cultural differences can be insurmountable obstacles, especially when they are deeply rooted in religion. However, for a few select relationships, these issues are solved when one partner is willing to embrace the other's faith. These reality stars converted, or at least considered converting, to their partner's religion, many changing the course of their relationships in the process. When Libby traveled to Andrei's homeland of Moldova for the couple's second wedding ceremony, she was surprised to learn she'd need to be baptized in Andrei's Orthodox Christian religion in order for their nuptials to take place. Libby was not excited about converting, nor did she appreciate the short notice she was given to prepare. She said of her commitment to Andrei's faith, "I don't really know what it's going to be like, but I'm ready to do it so we can move on and finish with our wedding." Libby did unenthusiastically go through with her baptism, and the couple remains happily married. They are currently expecting their second child together. Alexandra and Josh may have had a rocky beginning, but they have become one of 90 Days' most heartwarming couples. Josh, who is a devoted Mormon, met Russian go-go dancer Alexandra while on a mission trip in the Czech Republic, where she was studying at the time. Alexandra was an atheist who enjoyed the nightlife when she met Josh. Once they decided to begin a relationship, she converted to Mormonism and gave up partying. When she moved to the U.S., she even stayed in his grandmother's house while he stayed with his parents. Out of respect for his strict family's values, the couple is still married. Josh has since become a doctor, and they have a daughter together. Despite their age difference, Curly-Am and Alan have become one of the greatest 90-day couples of all time, and their origin story is also rooted in religion. Alan is Mormon, and he met Curly-Am's family while on a mission trip in her homeland of Brazil. When she was a child, Curly-Am and her family didn't convert as a result of Alan's mission trip. They'd already converted to Mormonism a few years prior. Years later, when Curly-Am was an adult, the two met up again in Brazil and developed feelings for each other. According to In Touch, the couple has since clarified they were in no way romantically involved until almost a decade after their initial meeting, when Curly-Am was very much of legal age. Much like Curly-Am, Avery didn't convert in order to marry her now husband, Omar al-Bakour. When she was 18 years old, Avery, who was raised Christian, became interested in Islam after learning about it through a work friend. She chose to convert and met her Syrian partner, Omar, via a Muslim marriage app a few months later. Related: 10 Things You Didn't Know About Avery Mills of 90-Day Fiancé. Ex-cheerleader Avery has embraced Islam, and often uses her social media accounts to bust stereotypes about the religion and to explain its many rich traditions. The couple lived together in Dubai until Omar's visa was approved, and they're now living in New Jersey. Alina and Stephen Johnston often argued about religion while on air. Stephen is a Mormon and claims to be strictly religious. However, during the show, it was revealed that he'd broken many of his faith's commandments, including having premarital sex with several previous partners. Alina was, understandably, angry as she was planning to dedicate herself to Mormonism for Stephen, who insisted she convert before marriage. The couple finally married with the understanding that Alina would convert once they returned to Russia. As of right now, it's unclear whether this has happened. Alina's mom even warned Stephen about his hypocritical religious views. However, instead of listening, he tried to convert her to Mormonism as well. Stephen is one of the many stars who should have listened to their parents on 90 Day. Ariella is Jewish and Binyam is Orthodox. During the show, Beanie, whose family is very religious, wanted to baptize the couple's baby, Avi, into his faith. Ariella didn't love the idea of Avi being baptized into a faith that believes in hell, as hell is not a concept in her religion. Related: Ari and Binyam's 10 wildest fights on 90 Day Fiancé. After much back and forth, Ari reluctantly agreed to allow the baby to be baptized. However, just before the ceremony, the couple learned Ari would need to be baptized as well in order for Avi to be welcomed into the faith. As a result of pressure from Beanie and his family, Ari almost went through with the ritual, but, in the end, the priest was able to baptize the baby without her having to convert. Fans wonder if the issue of religion will come up again as the couple's wedding date nears. Mohamed Abdelhamed is certainly not not becoming one of the most likable stars of 90 Days' ninth season. He is critical of Eve's friends, clothing, and her lifestyle, and wants her to convert to Islam. Dr. Eve, who is more than 20 years older than her Egyptian fiancé, Mohammed, is not interested in converting. After visiting a local mosque, she reasonably says, "Know that I will always support you wanting to have a religious life in whatever religion you choose, but I want the same from you." However, Mohammed is not happy with that answer and thinks she should prioritize his needs and convert. Mohammed appears to be laying the groundwork to give Eve an ultimatum regarding her conversion. Eve, on the other hand, does not seem swayed by his insistence. Brittany Banks and Yasin Abzero Harira were an unlikely pair from the start. Brittany, an Instagram model and rapper, met Jordanian Yasin over video chat. His sister and Brittany's sister both lived in the same apartment in the US, and Brittany would sometimes be present while the brother and sister would FaceTime internationally. However, Yasin, a strict Muslim, was insistent his future wife convert to Islam immediately, at one point giving her a 3-day window to complete her conversion. Brittany was apprehensive, as her lifestyle clashed with his family's conservative values, and his parents were very unwelcoming to her when she went to Jordan to visit. At the end of the day, Brittany chose not to convert and the relationship ended.